So in this video we're going to show you how to change the diesel filter on a Peugeot Partner. So first of all you need to unclip the orange retainer on the electric wiring and slide off the wiring. You then need to release the fuel pipe on the front. Also you have a white clip that just get a little screwdriver. Obviously you don't want to break this. I think you lift the centre bit up. Yeah, so the centre bit you just have to lift up, press the two outers down, and then that releases that pipe as well. So you don't spill much diesel at all, and you can just unclip the pipes and just move them out of the way. And then we need a socket for the top, which I think is a 24. Yep, 24mm. Just making sure. So it's tight and it'll feel like it's not going to go, and you can hear it turning on the rubber seal. But then it will slacken off. You need to lift off the lid, and the filter itself is there. So we've got the new filter ready to go in. And what we've done is we've filled the housing back up with a mixture of diesel and some injector cleaner. Put a new seal on the housing, which I've just put a bit of diesel round so that it goes in nice and easy. And then this just turns around. One thing I've noticed that's in the way slightly is these brackets at the back. We're just clipping when we're trying to tighten it up, so I'm going to loosen the two 10mm. What will make this easier is undoing these two 10mm. Taking them out by hand. That you can leave the left one in, so you can leave that left one in but slacken it, and what that will allow you to do is when you put in this housing cap back on, you need to make sure that the seal goes in nicely all the way around. It allows you to turn it around without it getting caught on anything. And as you're tightening it back up, there's an actual stop on the housing that's at the front, and you will see the lid go around, and as it comes round to the stop, that's it. You don't need to like swing and over tighten it, you just need to hit the stop. And once you've done that, you can put this bracket back in, the 10mm bolt. If you don't fill the housing back up with either diesel or injector cleaner or a mixture of both, what you will end up with is an issue when you're trying to start it, because it'll pull too much air in. Most modern cars will self-bleed, some of them won't. There is ways to bleed them afterwards if you do get air in the system, but it's a lot easier to fill the housings and not have the issue. They're now tight. So they just clip back in, that one back into the, once that clips in like that, you'll see you can push that pin back down and that's nice and tight. And then what you need to do is clip the housing back on, clip the electrical connector back on, and then push the orange tab in, which locks it into place so it can't come off. Now what we're going to do now is start it and see whether this is one that bleeds itself. Turn the ignition on for about 10-15 seconds, and that should allow any prime pump to fill the housing back up with diesel. Now once you've got it started, just check you don't have any leaks. Spray off the housing with a bit of cleaner. Blast it with a bit of air, dry it back off. And then it's easy to check for leaks. That's the fuel filter and the Peugeot part.